Photoshop common questions. Photoshop common questions. What about Photoshop common questions? We have the basics here now. What about the basics? Basics here. What is Photoshop and who is it for? Here is the question here now. What is Photoshop and who is it for? Adobe Photoshop is the world's most advanced digital imaging software used by photographers and designers and web professionals and video professionals. Okay, that's a great word, Yarali. Again, yes, again please. Yeah, again. Adobe Photoshop is the world's most advanced digital imaging software used by photographers and designers and web and professionals and video professionals. Great word, yeah. And the applications gives you the utmost power and creative control for 2D and 3D image manipulation and composition, video editing and image analysis. And because Photoshop is part of Adobe Creative Cloud, you get access to all the latest updates and feature release the moment they are available. Yes, that's great, Rolly. Great words. Yeah, thank you. Okay, step number 2. Can I use Photoshop on more than one machine? It's really smart question, really. A smart question here now. Can you use Photoshop on more than one machine? Yes, exactly. Exactly, of course, sure. Answer this question, of course, sure. We can use the Photoshop on many machines. Like you can download and install Photoshop on multiple computers regardless of operating system. However, activation is limited to 2 machines per individual associated with the membership. See the terms of use for more information. Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, and step number 3. Can you use Photoshop elements? And why should I consider Photoshop? Why should I consider the Photoshop? Yes, Photoshop is the professional standard in image editing, by the way, used worldwide by people who want to create and edit photos with superior results. And consider moving up to Photoshop if you want a more complete toolkit for editing raw and photos. What about the photos? Creating sophisticated image composites and making videos and pushing your creativity with 3D and creation 3D and editing and painting tools. Okay, that's great. So what is Photoshop Lightroom? What is the Photoshop Lightroom and how does it work with Photoshop? The answer here now. Lightroom also included Creative Cloud helps you quickly import, process, manage and showcase volumes of photos, and its tight integration with Photoshop lets you easily take advantage of unrevealed pixel level and retouching and compositioning and giving you a complete professional photography solution. And does Photoshop include the features that were previously exclusive to Photoshop Extended? The question here now, smart question, yes. Does Photoshop include the features that were previously exclusive to Photoshop Extended? Yes, of course, sure. Photoshop includes the full set of Photoshop tools, including the 3D image creation and the 3D editing and quantitative image analysis tools that were previously available only in Photoshop Extended. Yes, exactly. Okay, smart question again. What cameras does Photoshop Adobe Camera Raw support? Anyway, Photoshop supported in any cameras, no problem. Yes, any cameras, no problem. if camera, iPad camera or computer's camera, any camera, no problem. Photoshop can support it. Yeah. And where can I learn more about few features? Yeah, no problem. And how does, okay, yeah, great. So what about technical question? Yeah. Okay, so free trials. Where can I get a trial version of Photoshop? Where can I get a trial version of Photoshop with a free Creative Cloud membership? You can download a trial version of Photoshop and other applications in Creative Cloud when you upgrade to an all applications plan, and you will be able to download the full version of every Creative Cloud application. Number 2, can I convert my trial version to a paid plan? Again, can I convert my trial version to a paid plan? Yes. If you were prompted to enter your payment details before downloading Photoshop, the trial automatically converts to a paid plan after the trial period ends. Otherwise, you can purchase a plan directly from the Creative Cloud website. Yes. It's a very good option, yes, Rari. Purchasing option. What about the purchasing option? How can I purchase Photoshop? If you'd like to purchase the Photoshop, how can you purchase the Photoshop? You can to purchase the Photoshop from any website, no problem. From online website, yes, no problem. If you visit any online website, you can to purchase the Photoshop. Yes, exactly. It's no problem. And on the Creative Cloud plans page, you will find, yeah. And what is the difference between Photoshop single applications subscriptions and Creative Cloud photography plan and Photoshop photography programs? You will find all this question on between Photoshop and Creative Cloud photography programs. Yes, no problem. Learning Photoshop. How can I get started with Photoshop? Check out Photoshop Learn and support for all your need to get started video and step-by-step tutorials, help content and links to resources offering comprehensive product support from Adobe Photoshop knowledge community. Yes, great.